why I avoid people. What's going on? It's your boy back with another video, Marcus, obviously, blah, blah, blah. This is why I avoid people. I never wanted to as a person. I feel like I just like helping people. If I could put a smile on someone's face or offer them actual information that could help, or if I could just learn from somebody else, I find all those reasons good reasons to engage with people. But I'm coming to the realization that literally you're just better off leaving these people alone. Maybe they're even family, friends, blah, blah, blah. The titles don't matter. I'm also trying to step away from titles and stuff, like just because just because, it's my mom or it's my friend or, doesn't mean that I have to, still engage with these people. And I realize now that most people don't want your help. That's fair, it makes sense, I guess, kind of. That's not how I feel. I feel like if anybody has useful information, even if I don't agree, I could still learn something from every scenario. But I realize a lot of people don't actually care about that. They're not on the journey of changing themselves. So why would it matter, If somebody thinks they're fine just the way they are, then why would I need to listen to anything? It's like, dude, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I get that, but I feel like these, I find, are the people you need to stay away from because they think they're fine. So it's like you improving yourself is like, in a strange way, it's like a middle finger to them. I don't know. I guess maybe because it makes them think like, oh, well, maybe I should question myself. But it's like, oh, it's like, well, who do you think you are trying to make me question myself, So that's one reason why I back off of people. And then two, it's like people have a lot of personal stuff that you literally can't fix. Like you could be the best person in the world to this person. And because they haven't gone through the correct motions, they will still tear you down. And they won't really need too much of a reason to. I found that too. A lot of people are jealous, envious. They're not even really jealous of you per se, but they're jealous that you're on your own path and you know what your path is. Because a lot of people, I've also realized this too, they don't really know themselves very well, right? I don't know why that is, but they just don't have a deep understanding of themselves. So it's like to see somebody who has some sort of understanding of who they are, it like bothers them, So I just try to stay out the way. Also, people just, I'm actually starting to believe this too. Somebody else said this on their channel. Solid dude and stuff. The Modern Investor. There you go. He was talking about just how people actually want to be broke. I'm not saying everybody wants to be broke. That's highly exaggerated. But what I'm saying is sometimes people get so used to being broke that like they get comfortable and then they don't want to they don't want to change their lives, It's like, oh, I always go to Chick-fil-A on Wednesdays, with the boys and all this, and we always get hella food. And to say to cut that out is almost like, it's like an insult to these individuals. And it's like, all I'm saying is, if you're constantly improving yourself, then it really shouldn't be that big of an issue, because you're improving yourself. But a lot of people don't want to take that because they're just comfortable. They're comfortable being broke and comfortable in their ways. And although they may complain about it, they don't really want to do anything with it, It's like, well, won't matter anyways. That is also another thing. It's like, what is that? Is it trained incompetence or something like that, where like people play dumb so that they don't have to actually do anything? It's like, oh, I didn't know, bro. It's like, you can say that, man, but that's why I stay away from people, because they have so many built-in excuses that you're not going to break down. You're not going to convince them. I don't know why. I honestly never had that, because it's like, Okay, break down my insecurities or my whatevers, because then I'll learn from that and then I can even get better. And then it's like it turns into a win. So that's how I always think. I'm a weird individual though, I like to play both sides. I like to be devil's advocate and I like to because it gives me an advantage, right? Let's say I was gonna go buy $8 billion worth of dog coin or not Dogecoin, but let's say puppy dog Inu, right? You got to be a devil's advocate to be like, dude, you're fucking stupid. Like, you got to chill out, bro. You got to chill out, bro. But if people don't play devil's advocate to themselves, they just do whatever and then it may work. But then you get cocky and then you start doing other stuff and then you lose it all. So that's another reason why I avoid people. There was one more I wanted to say too. I guess mostly it's just here's one that's a good one too. I realize I avoid people because they're entitled. Always this I deserve, I deserve, I deserve. I always find anyone that says I deserve something, red flags immediately going up in my head. 'Cause I'm like, what do you really deserve, But they truly believe that they deserve these things. I say, okay, that's fine. Maybe, I guess you do deserve it, right? But I was never that person because deserve is a word that is like, there's another word I was going to use, but I can't remember. Either way, it's like 100%. Like when you say I deserve this cell phone, that means you're basically saying 100% I need this. And if somebody 100% believes that, you're not going to change them you're not going to change their opinion if they think they 100% deserve this. I'm like, what's so weird? I even talk to people. I'm like, dude, well, even if you're 100% sure, there is no 100% guarantee on anything. So at least be 99% sure and 1% questionable. They can't even do that. They can't even question themselves. And that's how I know they're stuck in this matrix box. And I just won't be a part of it. And they'll start being passive aggressive, start throwing little shots at you, whatever. Oh, and it's like, I swear it's so funny because these will be the main people like smiling and be like, yeah, what's up, bro? All this and stuff. And then they're the ones throwing the shade and being weird and trying to bother you. And it's the craziest thing ever. And for a long time, I've had to deal with this. Just a family of people who are stuck in their ways, and anybody else who says anything contrary is they're evil. So it's like, I just have to leave a lot of my family members and friends alone because they're just not worth the energy anymore. They're really not. And I realize now, the best part about all this is I don't even have to talk to them. Like, just because they're my family doesn't mean I have to really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really have to get too invested in you guys. And I don't want to be anymore because it's like, you think because these people are titles and cool with you, and it's not true. Not really true. A little bit, not really. I find some of the coolest people with me be like random strangers that I don't even know from like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be people that really I ain't even got no ties with like that. They'd be super on my side and be like, Now there are friends that are not on my side, but I think it's because they don't know you that well, They didn't see you in a different place, So now they feel like, no, there's nothing, I just met you. How could I be, Some people are jealous of you when they first meet you, though. Whether it be your girlfriend, your best friend, your homeboy, your girlfriend, or your boyfriend, whatever, whoever it is. But I find random strangers be the like coolest ones. Not always, obviously. Let me keep saying that. I'm not saying you can trust them, but you'd be surprised how little you can trust the people around you as well. And it's kind of what I'm going through now. But I realize once you cut those people out, the best part about from my side is my life gets better when I cut them out. Their lives gets worse when they cut me when I cut them out, you know? So it's like a win-win, you know? Well, for me, you know, like I cut them out of my lives and I don't face any consequences for it. Actually, I improve. So it's like even better reason to get rid of you because you're not doing anything. You're not helping, you're not encouraging, you're not motivating. You don't want to do anything with your life. It's just best to move on. Just being honest, man. It's cold, but it's the truth. These people are not real people. They're more like bots, almost NPCs type energy, you know, where it's like, I don't trust anybody that doesn't have anything to lose. Saying this right now. If you do not have anything to lose, I don't want to be friends with you. I don't, because that lets me know that you could do something irrational in a moment's notice because you have nothing to lose. Just being honest. Just being honest. If you don't have a good life, if you don't have stuff your goals and ambitions and things bro, I'm gonna stay away from you. I'm not gonna be rude. I'm gonna be very kind. I'm always very polite. But I'm gonna get away from you immediately. Peace.